Reuters, 22nd of February 2024, chip companies from Taiwan are migrating to Japan as the decoupling from China accelerates. Mainland China is subjecting Taiwan to severe and aggressive intimidation, and the island is considering ways to diversify its production. Increasing numbers of Taiwanese chip companies are expanding in Japan to bolster Japan's efforts to restore its semiconductor industry. This is to support a new TSMC, 2330 TW, and express enthusiasm regarding the sector's prospects. The surge in activity coincides with evolving priorities and alliances in the worldwide chip sector, wherein the United States endeavors to impede China's advancements in state-of-the-art semiconductors while bolstering partnerships among its allies. An example of the China decoupling trend is fabless chip manufacturer Alchip Technologies, 3661 TW, which specializes in application-specific integrated circuits, ASICs, and opens a new tab. In 2022, according to a source with knowledge of the situation, most of Alchip's research and development engineers were located in China. However, the company has begun relocating positions overseas, with many to Japan. The organization stated that it is recruiting in Taiwan, North America, and Japan but declined to elaborate on personnel-related issues. According to Hiroyuki Furuzono, general manager of Alchip Japan, the company is consistently pursuing favorable projects and anticipating development in the Japanese semiconductor market. Additionally, the company is actively seeking opportunities for ASICs in Japan. As reported by Reuters, a minimum of 9 Taiwanese semiconductor companies have established or expanded their operations in Japan within the last 2 years. eMemory Technology, 3529 2, which designs chips, established a branch in Yokohama, a city adjacent to Tokyo, 2 years ago. The company employs 11 individuals, most recruited from Japanese conglomerates that formerly dominated the field. Michael Ho, president of eMemory, told Reuters that there has been an increase in the frequency of customer communications and a greater willingness on their part to converse in Japanese with our local staff since the establishment of the office. As a result, eMemory's business appears to be thriving. Additional Taiwanese semiconductor sector companies are contemplating expanding their operations in Japan or entering the market for the first time, according to a source and another source with knowledge of the matter. A weak yen has facilitated these decisions. Advantageous support. Although Japan continues to be a prominent producer of semiconductor materials and equipment, its worldwide chip manufacturing industry market share has declined from approximately 50% in the 1980s to 10% today due to trade tensions with the United States and competition from competitors in South Korea and Taiwan. In recent years, however, Japan has invested enormous sums to re-establish its chip manufacturing sector, recognizing the criticality of semiconductors to economic security and motivated by both the global chip shortage during the pandemic and U.S. encouragement. The inaugural facility of TSMC, formerly referred to as Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, situated on the chip-making epicenter of the southern island of Kyushu, will be inaugurated on Saturday. Contrast the proceeding as scheduled with the tumultuous construction of TSMC's Arizona factory. Additionally, the company has recently disclosed its intentions to establish a second fabrication facility in Japan, thereby augmenting the cumulative investment in the enterprise beyond $20 billion. According to Reuters, the chip-making behemoth perceives Japan as an ideal location due to its diligent work environment and a government that is amenable to cooperation and provides generous subsidies. A prosperous semiconductor nation is not solely comprised of leading companies, but also of a robust ecosystem, according to Norichio, investment director at White Oak Capital. Japan is distinguished from many other nations by its proactive government support, which consists of substantial subsidies and minimal political interference. This enables the country to cultivate superior progress. Rapidus, a chip foundry venture supported by the Japanese government, intends to commence large-scale chip production on the northern island of Hokkaido starting in 2027. Additionally, PowerChip, 6770 TW, a Taiwanese company, requests government subsidies to establish a foundry for $5.4 billion in Japan. Taiwanese companies expanding their operations in Japan include Global Unichip Corp., GUC, 3443 TW, another fabless designer of ASICs supported by TSMC, which opens a new tab. GUC is drawn to Japan due to its business opportunities and engineering talent. In addition, Materials Analysis Technology, MA Tech, 3587. 2, which specializes in examining semiconductor materials and lists TSMC as its largest client, established a new laboratory in Kyushu towards the end of last year. Another principal TSMC contractor, semiconductor equipment and maintenance company Finesse Technology, 7704. 2, is constructing a factory in Japan. According to sources, TSMC supplier Marketech, 6196. DW, also expands in Japan, opens a new tab. Marketech gave no further comment. As part of decoupling, the trend will persist for the foreseeable future, according to Takamoto Suzuki, chief of China economic research at trading house Marubeni. However, he cautioned that Japan's supply of young science industry workers might not be adequate to satisfy demand. Over the past 2 decades, the number of employees in chip-related industries in Japan has decreased by about 1/5, despite increased efforts by the government and universities to recruit more students into the field.